Welcome back, everyone. So today's episode is going to be quite a bit shorter than the other ones. Still working through a lot of the yellow research. So while I'm waiting on all of that to finish up, I'm going to start preparing this planet for our expansion out here. So I have some solar panels. I'm going to start setting up the power grid first. I think I'm on the South Pole right now. Yeah. So I'm going to set up the ones I have for right now, and then I'm going to slowly make more. Let's see. That's not what I want. Spread that out a little bit. So I'm going to just go with a bunch of rings here, kind of get them all set up and situated. I'm not going to get as many done here as I want. I just don't have all the solar panels just yet. That's not what I want. So, just kind of doing this for a preparation to get ready for when the yellow research finishes up. And then I can start setting up all the interplanetary stuff and bringing it all out here. So we should have plenty of power when we do get to that point. And I still am making solar panels on the main planet, so that won't be an issue. So I'm going to go ahead and set this up, get some Tesla towers headed over to where the factory eggs I have here right now, which is basically just a couple of miners. And then we'll head back to the home planet, see what else we have over there to do. Like I said, today's going to be a pretty short episode, but it's better, you know, to get something out while I'm waiting on all this stuff to finish up. So we'll be back in a few minutes and we'll get moving. All right, and we're back. So I've got some solar panels up here at the North Pole. And if we fly around the planet here, I set up kind of the same thing down on the South Pole. This is a decent sized little planet here. I'll probably end up running a band around the equator as well, just to take advantage of that. So here's the other set of solar panels we have. I have a little bit more down here than I did on the other side, but all total we're generating just about 100 megawatts. So not bad for the few solar panels I had. I went ahead and I removed all of my thermal generators and windmills and ran a Tesla line all the way over here to the few miners that I have and smelters, so that I'm still making silicone and titanium. But I'm gonna go ahead after I get back from work tomorrow, because I gotta go in here in a couple of hours. I'm gonna be working overnight. The plan is to set up all of the various resources we have on here and get them all coming down a central line to where I'm gonna have all the factory at. The only resource that I'm missing on this planet is oil. There's none on it at all. So I'm still gonna have to ship resources from here back to the other planet so that I can continue making the different sciences and things that require oil and the various things of that nature. That's a little annoying. I was hoping to move off of that planet completely, but I'm gonna have to stay there for a while just to continue making use of the oil that is on the planet. I don't know if this one has oil. When we move to it, there may be oil. I'm not 100% sure. We'll find out when we get there, but this planet will be much better suited for setting up factories and everything else, because I don't have to go and modify the terrain to get rid of all the oceans and water and everything else that's there. So that's another thing I'm gonna have to stay on the other planet for, is the water. Just completely forgot about that. But head back over here, take a quick look at what we got going on. It's hasn't changed much. I threw down some solar panels over here, got some stuff going there, but right now I'm just kind of waiting on the yellow research to finish. I'm about halfway done with it, and then we'll get the other sciences moved up. We'll start making the purple science, I think, is the next one, or is it the green? But we'll get those going. I ran into a bottleneck again. I let my system get backed up, so the yellow's behind schedule again. I didn't pull enough of the hydrogen out that I needed to pull out, so it backed up and locked up. I think it was the red and the yellow got locked up for a little bit, but I had a big stockpile of red, so it didn't affect anything. But now it's all feeding into these generators. Then I have some others somewhere else. I forget where they're being fed to, but just those solar panels that we have over there have already almost matched what we have here. So I'm going to continue to top up the solar panel generation that I have over here, which is right over here. It's just a little standalone factory. It's not completely automated, so I have to keep coming over to put more materials into it. But I'm running low on circuit boards, so I got to find a new iron source to feed over to the automation factory over here, and I just have to route it in because the iron that I was mining over here mined out completely. So I think there's another iron deposit not too far away, but the goal is tomorrow as well to rip down all of these, because that's a lot of windmills that I can tear down and reclaim that for stuff. And then I'm gonna get all the oil set up, being brought over and stockpiled, so that as it's needed it can be pulled out and refined to the various components that I need for the things I have to build with it. So I think that's going to be it for today. Like I said, pretty short episode. There will be more in the next episode. We'll get a little bit further through the progression and advancing on some stuff. Till next time, take care.